Hi friends, welcome to this video.
Dr. Elias Marin was a man of pure intellect, his life divided between research journals and laboratory walls. At 38, he had accolades, patents, and an emotional vacuum so complete it seemed calculated. He was obsessed with progress, real progress, the kind that redefined boundaries. That's what Project Chrysalis had been about from the start. For 15 years, he worked in isolation, creating a biotech marvel capable of altering human biology at the genetic level. His research was revolutionary. Nanofluidic rewriting agents that could rebuild DNA on a living subject, a solution for those with degenerative diseases, a lifeline for victims of bodily trauma, a promise for those born into the wrong form. But when the final phase approached, no volunteer stepped forward. Not a single one. So Elias did. He told no one. He coded the final genetic sequence alone, hands shaking, not from fear of death, but from the weight of truth he'd never spoken aloud. Maybe it wasn't only about science. Maybe it never was. He entered the chamber. The process began with a hum gentle at first, like the stirring of wind through a forest. Then came the pressure, like 1,000 invisible hands rearranging him at the cellular level. Feeling his skeleton shift, organs adapt, muscles relax and reform. He screamed once high, sharp, and the sound was alien to his own ears. He blacked out. When Elias awoke, the man was gone. The body that rose softened skin, fuller chest rising with each confused breath, slimmer hands trembled as they reached for a mirror. Hair, long and dark, tumbled to her shoulders. Her voice, a quiet whisper, trembled through her new lips. "Elia," she murmured. "My name is Elia." She didn't cry. She didn't panic. She stared. Not with fear, but recognition. It wasn't about being reborn. It was about becoming a process long underway, finally visible. The following weeks were chaos. Physically, she adapted quickly walking, speaking, moving in this new form. But socially, scientifically, politically, the fallout was relentless. The board accused her of violating ethical boundaries. Some of her peers whispered behind her back. Others dismissed her findings outright not because of the data, but because she presented them. Her authority, once absolute, now came with 1,000 caveats. Journalists dissented. Protesters gathered. Elia refused to hide. In the face of backlash, she stayed poised. She answered every question with clarity and compassion. But when the time came to defend Project Chrysalis before the International Scientific Council, she abandoned the charts and algorithms. Instead, she stood there in a simple black dress, her presence quiet but unshakable. "The question," she said softly, "isn't whether we can change ourselves. The question is why we fear those who do." The room fell into silence. Then came the questions, the dialogue, the understanding. Then came the applause. Elia Marin never sought fame. She didn't want a monument or a movement. She simply wanted to prove that transformation was possible, physically, emotionally, scientifically. That identity was not fixed, but chosen, evolved. Project Chrysalis was no longer hidden. It had become a doorway, and Elia was the first to walk through, not as an experiment, but as a beginning. Not perfect, not miraculous, just true. And today, as a woman, she is very happy. Her happiness is that she has found her invention and is living herself in a new form as a beautiful woman, dressing herself up has become a new routine of her life. As a scientist, for his invention, he did not pay attention to himself. Being a man, he did not pay proper attention to himself. But after becoming a woman, she likes to dress herself up beautifully and wear beautiful clothes. As a woman, she is living her life happily.
Like and share this video. See you in next video, friends. Bye bye.